Hey guys, so a friend of mine had this great idea that I should be doing a kind of series on each individual mental issue, for example, depression or anxiety. So that's kind of what I'm trying to do today. Starting with depression, been there, done that, not fun. So I have a few ideas and I also have a few things I want to say about it. Although this is kind of a random thing for me, so I might not have all the ideas that I need today. I might have to redo it. Okay, so first of all, I want to make it very clear that it's okay to get help. You are having serious mental issues and it's okay to be like, you know what, I just can't handle this anymore. But instead of choosing something like cutting or suicide, you can go and get help from someone you trust, or you can call a suicide hotline, or they even have online chatting things for suicide hotlines now because it's hard to talk on the phone. I totally get that. Also, something that most people need, actually all people, is relationships. And I'm not talking romantic, I'm talking friends, family, and I know a lot of people are having trouble with that nowadays, and I can understand that. But, just try and make a friend. If you can't handle your peers, and I can't either, I really have a hard time hanging out with people my own age. It's wrong. I suggest making friends with a child, just if you know of a kid nearby, a neighbor or a little cousin or whatever, just hang out with them, you can teach them stuff that you know. And also, if you are friends with a kid, you're less likely to be doing something like cutting or something, because a lot of times the kids will love you where you're at, and they will be really sad if you start cutting or are talking about suicide, that sort of thing. So it would be really uplifting to have a friend of any sort. Also, another idea is to write down what you're feeling in a journal and just rant. I mean, you can include everything. You can be angry, you can be depressed, you can be anything, and just write it all down. You can make it legible, you can make it completely illegible. It really doesn't matter. Once you're done that, there's an option that you can burn it. So just write it on a random piece of paper and then burn it. I've done that before, and it's really awesome to watch it burn, because it's kind of like watching the negative feelings burn with it. It's really cool. You can also find 3 good things about your life. I know this is really hard, especially when you're depressed. I've been there. And finding 3 good things is practically impossible. You can go with something as simple as, I have a roof over my head. You can say, I have clothing on. You can say something like, I actually had a meal today. Which, if you're struggling with anorexia or bulimia or something like that, good job for eating a meal today. Yeah, so there's 4 ideas. And just remember that no matter what your mind tells you, there are so many people out there that care about you and want to help you. And one of the first steps of getting out of depression is getting help. So don't be afraid to just go to somebody and be like, hey, I need some support. And there are so many of us out here that are willing to sit down with you and listen to you and try and help you get out of your depression. There's always hope.